Students are reminded to set reminders. Security breach. Please change your passwords. Sorry. It's not your year, it's just another year. You students should make a good first impression. No pressure. Now taking students for academic exercise.
Now that's easy listening. The sound of 2 Point County on 2 Point Radio. Ricky Holford waxing the waves lyrically and literally on 2 Point Radio. Why don't you listen to this next track and I'll take that pebble out of my shoe.
Distracted students should pretend that they're listening. Students are reminded to have the time of their lives. administrative bonuses.
We've got breaking news for you on 2 Point Radio. A zoo worker at the Crockle Bay Zoo has fallen into the gibbon enclosure. It's been reported that they're not under any immediate danger, and zoo officials are currently negotiating with the gibbons for the employees' release.
No unauthorized talking on campus. Thank you. Ask questions. No, your chicken should not be pink. Frequently asked questions. Yes, we are testing you. We're sorry for the litter that you... Oh, sorry, that's mine.
Sometimes I get asked what I would have done had I not gone into the disc jockeying trade. Well, as a young boy, I dreamed of being a spy. Yes, I pined for a life of international intrigue and late-night dinners at the county's expense. Sadly, to be a spy, you need to be able to whisper, and I just can't do it. When it comes to disclosing secrets, you don't want my persistent volume and crystal clear intonation.
non-refundable. Frequently asked questions. Your food is cold because the oven wasn't on. If it's not on your CV, it didn't happen. Not to me.
Waiter! Waiter! Oh, the service here is terrible. You could go out. Or you could stay in. With a bowl of hog logs. You've tried fine dining, but this is swine dining. Only Hog Log cereal combines 4 types of wheat with a salty crunch of crispy pork skin.
It's almost the end of the academic year, in case you hadn't noticed. The academic year is starting soon. Was there anything we wanted to do? Enjoy your summer. I know I will. The yearly results are in. Another average year. Announcement. The timetable is now live. Students should check in before trying to learn. Classes are expensive, and education is priceless.
And we've got an update for you on the story of the zoo worker that fell into the gibbon enclosure. We're now hearing that the employee is rising through the gibbon's social structure. Fascinating stuff. There's no word on what gibbons are, but I believe they're a kind of amphibious cat. Little smooth creatures with whiskers and a big bushy tail. Fantastic.
Hard work may or may not pay off. Students are reminded that you came here on purpose. Students are asked not to ask questions.
We're joined by Professor Hamish Curlybags of the Pebbly Frog Sanctuary, who tells me gibbons are nothing like an amphibious cat. What's going on, Hamish?
That's right, Ricky. Gibbons are actually, well, they're land mammals and apes, much like ourselves, but with very long arms.
Apes, you say? Well, I never. Thanks for joining us, Professor. There's nothing I like more than being corrected. On air.
If you don't know where your class is it really worth going? Announcement. Hitting the books doesn't mean what you think it means.
It's time for Chef Ricky's morsel of the day. You can buy breadcrumbs from any self-respecting supermarket or interweb parlor replacement service, but there's something to be said for doing it the old-fashioned way, by throwing the loaf against a brick wall until it disintegrates into a fresh and flaky nothingness. It'll take a good couple of hours, but boy is it worth it.
Maintenance announcement. Plants need water, remember? Skills are non-transferable. Stupid questions will make you look stupid.
We've got breaking news and a surprise twist from the gibbon enclosure. The zoo worker, first thought lost to the diminutive apes, has become their leader. They claim to have learned to love the gibbons, their way of life, and their disproportionately lengthy arms. So, instead of going to work in the zoo every day, they'll just be living there, I suppose. That's one way to skip the morning traffic. I've been Ricky Hawthorne. Good night.
We are approaching the end of the academic year. Try not to worry. The yearly results are in. Classification 5. The academic year is starting soon. Was there anything we wanted to do? The academic year is over. Students must vacate the campus. If you hear this, please drink some water. Thank you. The campus just got bigger, not necessarily better. Welcome to the start of a new year. I'll be your host. Hello. Students should check in before trying to learn. Plagiarism is not a belief system. Announcement. Intruders on campus. Oh no. without a teacher. That's a class without a teacher.
Harrison Wolf on 2 Point Radio. Welcome to 2 Point Radio. This is Harrison Wolf, and I will be your host of this little sonic get-together. This is the party within the party, the sandwich and the lunchbox, the thing in the thing. I'll think of some words, and we'll be right back.
Unattended sandwiches will be eaten by me. Students are reminded to find themselves. Congratulations! Research project complete.
In the news today, local film star Roderick Cushion is in a spot of bother after he was photographed throwing a bagel at some photographers. It's pretty bad luck that those freelance photographers were in his bathroom at the exact moment he decided to start flinging bagels. I mean, what are the chances?
Frequently asked questions. No, I've not seen your frog. Announcement. Intruders on campus. Oh no. Doctor, return to the hospital. Thank you. Staff are reminded that dogs don't eat homework.
I've lived in 2 Point County for more years than I can remember, but every now and then I still hear an expression for the first time. This morning, I bumped into Ricky Hawthorne, and after a nice chat, he says, "Time to see a man about a dolphin." I have no idea what it could mean. Don't tell me though, that man's an enigma, and I choose to keep him that way.
Janitor required for groundskeeping. Thank you. We've just completed a research project. Well done. year, in case you hadn't noticed. The academic year is over. Students must vacate the campus. The academic year is starting soon. Was there anything we wanted to do? The yearly results are in. Classification, fine. Welcome, new students. We're more afraid of you than you are of us. The academic year is starting. I hope you have a pencil.
At Jumbo, we know it's our employees that are the big deal. That's why they get the Jumbo treatment. Mobile stationery, toilet substitute, sip of milk, leg rooms, dental surgeries, additional headrest, and our famous data system analysis training program system. Or FDAP-STAPS. I'm Jumbo McNally, and I wish I worked here.
Announcement. Intruders on campus. Oh no. Students are reminded to be in 2 places at once. Staff are reminded to be inspirational.
Carson Wolf talking the days away on 2 Point Radio. We got a lot more radical radio for you today. There will be music, there will be speaking, and if we're lucky, we'll have some county-shaking news that'll make us see life differently. Forever. But first, I gotta find my pencil. Wish me luck.
Frequently asked questions. No, you can't have an extension. Students are reminded that this is the fun part. Intruders on campus. You know what to do. Students are reminded that there's no such thing as free time.
I had a pretty sweet segment lined up for you, but my producer is waving his arms at me through the glass. Yep, waving back hasn't seemed to help much. I'll see what he has to say while you listen to my new favorite song.
Research project complete. Aren't you clever? Announcement. The campus just got bigger. Not necessarily better. is reminded to stay hydrated.
Sorry about that confusion. It was nothing serious. My producer just had certain opinions about the content I had planned. I like being censored as much as the next guy, but little did they know, they can't stop me thinking about it. The brain is the last refuge of the so-called undesirable thought. It's a party up there, and boy, is it a fun one.
This is a test announcement, not a real announcement. Frequently asked questions. No, I will not be your friend. End of year is approaching. It's too late to start trying. The summer is a good time to relax and prepare for next year. The yearly results are in. Not bad, I suppose. The academic year is now over. Announcement. The timetable is now live.
That's it for today's show. I don't know if it's been a classic, but who am I to say? These things need to marinate in the passing of time. Only then will we know if today was a classic day. Who knows? Maybe what I'm saying right now is making or breaking the show. Have I just ruined it? What about now? Trippy. I'll be back for more radio in the future.
You students should make a good first impression. No pressure. Campus intruders, please not come in. Students are reminded that I'm not your mum. Research project complete. Aren't you clever? University gives you a bright future and clouds it with debt. art students.
Welcome in to Campus Radio. Today's show is brought to you by the Orb Foundation. Sign up at your campus today. The Orb is the perfect shape and the perfect solution. Please read anything they make you sign, okay? Okay.
Campus intruders, please not come in. Frequently asked questions. No, I will not be your friend. Warning, stupid questions will make you look stupid.
Words are long, and writing them down can waste precious study time. But what's the alternative? Over to you, Maggie. Yes, I've devised my own method of shorthand that saves me so much time. It really enables me to pay attention during lectures and make notes at the same time. I mean, sometimes it is really quite hard to tell what I've written, and that can waste some time and be a bit, distressing. So, if anyone does know how to take real shorthand, could you let me know? Please.
University gives you a bright future and clouds it with debt. really worth going. Tuition fees are expensive, and education is priceless. Campus intruders, please not come in.
And now, over to Wanda, who'll be talking about posters. Apparently. Yes, today we're talking posters. Specifically, what your posters say about you. A Jasmine Odyssey poster tells me that you're a kind spirit with a nice-smelling face. A poster of a car tells me that you just love mechanical things, like carburetors, exhaust pipes, and cup holders. And a cheesy Gubbins poster tells me that you're very, very hungry.
It's almost the end of the academic year, in case you hadn't noticed. End of year results are now available. No unauthorized panicking. The academic year is now over. Students should check in before trying to learn. It's not your year, it's just another year.
whiskers and grab your briefcase because Cat Court is in session. This season, it's all litigation and litter trays. The Bureaucrats. New episode every week on Bundle Pictures.
We've just completed a research project. Well done. Frequently asked questions. No, I've not seen your frog. Announcement. Hitting the box doesn't mean what you think it means.
Thanks again to the Orb Foundation for sponsoring today's show and sending us those strange biscuits. I'm not sure if we'll be doing this again, but like the biscuits, it was fun while it lasted. Sort of.
Distracted students should pretend that they're listening. Campus intruders, please not come in. The administrator is reminded to stay hydrated. are reminded that this is the fun part.